All right, here we go with round one. You are paid to tell us what you think is going to happen as an analyst. We have a striker, we have a grappler. Doesn't always play out that way, but what are you expecting to see in this one?
I'm expecting the grappler to try and go and make contact with his opponent. If he can make contact, he can drag this fight to the mat. I expect the striker to try and maintain range with his jab, with his kicks, to make this a stand-up affair. Right hand punch in the clinch. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land beautiful punches to the head.
Oh, single collar tie here. Nice shot there, takedown on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here and win. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Gamebred. Both fighters get up now.
Nice looping punch.
Oh, that's a big right hand there from Gamebred. Boxing fundamentals, certainly not an issue for this guy. Very tight.
He's as sound as they come, right? A lot of times you see a guy that comes from a street fighting background, and they wing everything. They try to knock everyone out with every strike. Masvidal does not do that. He takes his time, finds and picks his spots. That's why he's getting the finishes that he gets now.
So just over 20 total strikes.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take two nails uppercut. Nice punch lands.
Oh, collar tie.
Good body shot.
And they separate. All right, so again, he shoots for a takedown. He has certainly tried to wrestle offensively tonight, but that attempt.
We knew we'd see a commitment to trying to secure those takedowns. We did not anticipate him having to take this many attempts. How long until he gets discouraged?
Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates the head outside to a high cross. Big slam takedown. That was beautiful.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out. Nice guillotine tip here.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
All right, here we go. Next round is underway. You saw him work his submission game a bit in the previous round, and he is all offense, man. He's not afraid to get into a bad position to try to close it.
Most times, we don't see guys that attack anyone off of their back. This guy never had any place to rest. Punch over the top.
Blocks the shot. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Oh, nice takedown defense. That double leg attempt looked like it might be good. He wasn't having it. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes. If I'm gonna do this to anybody, it's Eddie. Ooh, what a punch.
Well, for years, Tyron Woodley had said Jorge Masvidal is the best boxer on this UFC roster. Certainly showed you the hands there.
I mean, he's showing it, man. I mean, he's showing it, John. This guy has an ability to stand and box with anyone in the UFC, and that was on full display when he beat Nate Diaz. Good jab.
48 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman, and landing with 63% accuracy. How about that against Jorge Masvidal? Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. And now Masvidal's strike attempt there is blocked. Oh, tags him with the left.
That left hand has been really effective tonight.
Takedown there by Usman. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's gonna stop it.
You gotta defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Effective punch there by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Oh, nice jab to the dome by Usman. All right, he engages in Usman gets yet another takedown. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
And that's the end of round number 2.
Stop. Take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he is
Fantastic takedown land.
Masvidal's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold. Oh, he's hurt bad.
Big knee to the body. '79 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman, and striking at a 60% clip tonight against Jorge Masvidal. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Usman going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Big shots being landed on both sides here. A little single collar tie there, and he connects. Right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Oh! Gamebred gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Another left! Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done.
There you go.
Oh, he slams his opponent down. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's gonna be.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Usman. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Right hand on point. A lot of power on display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again there.
Kamaru Usman showed in the Colby Covington fight.
Punch lands, that's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Working off of his back here, looks like he may try to hip escape. Side control now, DC, a lot of options at his disposal from here. Masvidal's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off. Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
Side control now. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Man, isn't it unbelievable? 13 steps in.
He's done, he's done.
A near perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 2 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.